college since 1970. Thank you for listening. What's Up Yuma is next. It's 10 o'clock.
It's been said that community radio is a rare medium that's well done. It's a cute play on words, but it's also quite true. Community radio is unique, both for our programming and for our source of funding. We are funded by you, those who listen faithfully. So please give now at borderradioaz.org. And thanks.
What's up, Yuma? I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are going to be joined first by Cameron, Klug, and I don't know how to say Vitalent.
There you go.
Vitalent, that's good?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to go for that. We're going to ask him when he joins us. Is it a him?
I don't know,
We
but
don't know.
they will tell us about blood.
Okay, we got that. As well as
Jalen Davis from Double D Sports Bar and the history of the whole family lineage with that.
So stay with us for What's Up Yuma Radio, beginning right now on KOFA 94.7 FM.
And streaming online at borderradioaz.org and on the KOFA app. And you can stream right now on the Border Radio Facebook page and KAWC YouTube page, and email us at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
Chili from Philly. Unique Papa Giorgio from Yuma.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome to another episode of What's Up Yuma Radio. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ronnie.
And on today's program, we are joined by, and I'm going to get this last name. I'm going to do my best to do it right
down
now. Yeah, Cameron Klug?
Yes.
Klug. I said Klug on the thing,
it looks
but
like Klug. It's Klug.
It kind of does look like Klug. So that's not my fault, Cameron.
It's your fault.
Oh, no.
No.
It's your German ancestors' fault.
So you said you were talking off air. It's German?
Yep, it's German. You got it.
All right. So, and you're from Vitalent. Did I get that one right?
You got it.
All right.
Vitalent.
Ding, ding, ding. I need something today. I need a treat or something for getting all these things right. And so like we do on this show, we always like to get to know our guests a little bit. I was asking you off air, you're not from Yuma, but you are in charge of this area when it comes to blood.
Yes, you got it.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
So I currently live in Phoenix, Arizona. I oversee all of our operations south of the Phoenix area over to Yuma. I'm with Vitalent, as you said before. We're Arizona's largest nonprofit blood bank, supplying 90% of Arizona's hospitals, including Onvita Health. So that's why I'm here all the time.
So you're in Yuma a lot.
A lot, yes.
Well, where are you from originally?
I'm originally from the Midwest.
Okay. So there we go.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Born and raised in Nebraska, went to school in South Dakota, moved down to Arizona for warmer weather and more job opportunities and things.
Not a lot going on in Nebraska?
I would say no.
No.
Did you grow up on a farm? I always ask people that when they say they're from the Midwest.
I grew up in a town of about 25,000 people.
Okay.
I did not grow up on a farm, but there were farms all around me.
Yeah.
A very small city.
You were farm adjacent.
Yes, exactly. My friends and family members, I mean, have had connections to farmers and stuff like that. Farming is so important in the Midwest and so important here in Yuma, too.
It is. It's
Yeah,
huge here.
absolutely. So you said so you moved here for job opportunities. So what was it when you wanted to be something when you were a little guy and people would ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you're like, I like blood.
Oh, okay.
Is that how I was? Just like anything
I
blood?
like needles and blood.
Somewhat.
Whoa, we're onto something today.
Okay.
When I grew up, when I was really young, I wanted to be a doctor. That was my goal.
Oh,
I was really interested in orthopedics and fixing things and making sure that people's lives could continue on and in the way that they wanted.
So you're young. Like, how does that express itself while you're young?
I was always interested in science.
Okay.
I was interested in science when I was young, and I think that all kind of culminated together into wanting to be a doctor.
Like biology?
Yeah.
Did you take that in high school?
Yep, I took biology. I majored in medical biology in college.
Oh yeah,
So
you talked about that.
I have a strong biology background, which kind of helps out with this job, definitely.
Where'd you go to college?
I went to college at the University of South Dakota, surprisingly.
Wow, big university. Is it though?
No.
Is it tiny?
What's the enrollment here at Arizona Western College?
I don't know.
Yo no say.
I have no idea.
I would-
Talent, Google it and let us know.
I would
The
guess
enrollment here.
that the University of South Dakota is a similar size to Arizona
Oh,
Western
I was like,
College.
it's pretty small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So, and you went there to become a doctor? Is that the original? Like,
That was the original plan. I had a minor in public health because I also was interested in public health at the same time.
what does that mean? Tell us what a public health official or somebody in that world, what would they be doing?
Mhm.
So public health pertains to like population data and working with entire populations as a whole. Say there's like a salmonella outbreak. It's
Ah.
public health officials that work with different entities in order to ensure that that's taken care of.
Mhm.
I found in college that I was really interested in working with large groups of people.
Mhm.
And to ensure that the general health of communities is good and strong.
Mhm.
And that's really important in my job today, to ensure that there's blood on hospital shelves so patients can have the blood when they need it most.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like I know here recently we had a lot of mosquitoes.
Oh,
So would that be
yes.
something under your purview if you were in public health?
Yeah, definitely. Public health officials work with like malaria outbreaks.
Yeah.
They ensure that
Wow.
like if there's a large amount of mosquitoes, that they have the sprays that they need to eliminate them,
Mhm.
that there's not too many bodies of stagnant water, that type of thing.
yeah.
So
we
they
had
would go
so much
around-
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had so much rain here. So the part of it would be to make sure, like you said, there's not that stagnant water to the
Mhm.
breeding grounds for these
Ugh.
evil
I'm actually allergic.
flying creatures.
Did you
You're
know that?
allergic to
Yeah,
mosquitoes?
if I get too many, I swell up.
Oh my
Like my
God.
face, my lips. It's crazy.
Well,
they're
hold on.
especially
Wait a
evil
minute.
for
Like
me.
I know women that would pay for that.
He's
you're
all, you look
blessed.
like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
like,
I
I'm-
don't know if I want lips that big, but yeah.
You're outside trying to get stung by
Bite me.
mosquitoes. Get me, you
That's
know.
free filler.
Yeah, free
That's what
filler
I'm
right there.
But
Uh,
it's painful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. So you're in there. You're a doctor, public health. You're going through the classes, and then
Mhm.
what happened? Why'd you kind of switch?
So I actually was a phlebotomist for 3 years prior to doing this role too. So I drew people's blood.
Okay, so is that during your university, or is that after?
It was some of both, some
Okay.
during, some after. And so I was drawing blood, working in the emergency room, kind of learning more about the medical world as a whole. And-
Gotcha. Okay, so I got to paint this picture. So then
Yeah.
you're a phlebotomist. You're doing it. You're drawing blood, and you're seeing what doctors are doing.
Yes.
Yep.
You're okay. So
Well, he had said off air, like he shadowed a doctor
Oh,
and
okay.
was like, this is not for me.
Oh, okay. So that's the thing. So you shadowed this doctor, and
yeah.
what was it about the seeing what the doctor does day to day
Yeah.
that makes you say like, okay,
So I want to preface and say doctors are so important, and I applaud them for everything that they
course.
do.
yes, absolutely.
love them.
Thank you.
I could never do what they do because during my shadowing experience, I grew close to this physician, and he had a younger daughter, and she had a dance recital that was going to happen. I believe it was that night, and he ended up missing his daughter's dance recital because he got called in
Mhm.
see.
for work, and so that kind of made my mind go like, oh, do I
want to commit like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because you are on call. And if there's an emergency, you're in,
Mhm,
you know,
exactly.
so I get that.
They're so important to ensuring the lives of patients are saved
Mhm.
and that our communities are healthy and strong.
So you wanted a little more freedom,
Yeah,
I think is
exactly.
what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I was a doctor, I would not be on this radio show today. And this is something that I
that is
You
true.
would be in surgery.
yeah.
I would still be at school, actually.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That's the right answer. It's so be that's a
Yeah.
long school.
It is.
Appropriately so, though. You want your
Yeah.
doctor to
Oh,
go through a
yes.
lot of school to
Yes.
make sure
Not like
they-
a certificate
you know,
real
it's-
quick. Yeah.
No, it's not something you just get online. You know, it's like, all right, I got this. What you can like with becoming a preacher or something like that,
You can
whatever.
do so much stuff online.
You could do all kinds of
yes.
stuff, but not a doctor. Thank God.
No, thank
So-
goodness.
So you were shadowing. You saw like, wait a minute, I don't know if this is for me, but you stayed as a phlebotomist for a while.
Yeah, I was a phlebotomist for 3 total years, and
And what was that like?
it was It was an intense job at times. I really did enjoy it. I worked
What's intense about it? Because so you're in an emergency room, it sounds, because I have friends that are phlebotomists, but not in an emergency room. So I don't know what that situation looks like.
Yeah.
So I was a clinical phlebotomist at a mid-sized regional hospital in Nebraska. And so I was drawing blood mostly in the ER, sometimes in like our inpatient areas, but I always preferred the ER actually.
You preferred the ER.
Was it chaotic?
It made the day go really fast. And so,
there's always blood to be drawn there.
Yes. So basically every patient that comes into the ER, not every patient, but most patients, most conditions need a blood draw done.
Yeah.
Like say a patient's coming in for a heart attack or something like that. You want to measure their troponin levels. You want to measure other things to make sure that you kind of know what's going on.
Gotcha.
So,
that's when they said I don't know the exact words, but they look for a certain protein gets released when you have a heart attack, or there's certain things that markers.
Yes.
So you're there, you take the blood so they can look for these markers to kind of see what's going on.
Yes, exactly. And then if there is like a heart attack or a stroke or something like that, there is a large sense of urgency to make sure that you get that blood as fast as you can and sending it up to the lab as fast as you can to determine what's going on so the clinical team can make the correct decisions to save that patient's life.
Yeah.
So you're there, like, I want to kind of get into this situation. So you're there, it's an emergency. This person could be actively or just had a heart attack, and you're there. And are you nervous? Are you shaking? Are you like, did you get over the nerves? Are you just like professional after a while? You breathe because you got to hit the vein, right? You know, you want to get this as quick as possible. And I've had people not hit my vein like 3 or 4 times. I end up throwing up on their shoes because I don't like it. But it's like, you know, they're digging around and it didn't even hurt. It was more psychological. You know, it's like, why are you doing that with that? It's like, I'm going to get this
digging in my arm.
But so you're doing it. You're just calm and like.
You seem pretty calm.
You're calm right now.
Yeah. So you kind of learn over time that you have to have a very steady hand, and veins in the emergency room, not in blood banking. Like this is completely different.
Yes.
But veins in the emergency room are kind of like a puzzle because you have to find a vein and you have to get the blood. You have to make sure that the lab has the blood that they need to figure out what's going on. And so we have all different devices and stuff to find the correct vein. You can take blood through a person's finger. You can take it through their arm, through their hand. And so you're always trying to figure out
what's the best approach.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for that best approach. It's an emergency. You're doing it, but you've been doing this for quite some time. You liked it. And then what happened? You're like, not going to do this anymore?
Yeah, I got my degree and I decided that I wanted to break out into the world, I guess. And then I did have a job in between my phlebotomy career. I worked in healthcare staffing kind of briefly. And then
So is this like a behind the desk type of thing? You got into the office work?
Yeah, so healthcare staffing was I worked to staff nurses and other healthcare people into hospitals in the Phoenix area. And so I would work with different healthcare facilities.
It's kind of like HR stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after that, I have been with Vitalant for coming up on 2 years. I really enjoy this role.
So how did you make that switch from the healthcare to Vitalant?
Yeah, I applied and interviewed, and
what was it about it? Well, like, what did you see in Vitalant that said, you know what, I want that?
Yeah, so kind of all of my past experience kind of all culminated together into this role. So I was working with like different people through healthcare staffing. We also were working with hospitals and like directors of nursing and stuff, talking to them about their staffing needs and things like that. So I was bringing in nurses, was talking to hospitals, but then in the past I'd also drawn blood and had a degree in medical biology.
Perfect.
So kind of all.
So it's like, okay, and it was a like job listing on Indeed or something, or
I think I did apply actually on Indeed.
Wow, I'm good today.
Indeed's
I'm on.
Great.
But Indeed. So you saw it on Indeed and you're like, wait a minute, you're checking all the boxes. Like, I could do this. All right. And what position was that you applied for?
I applied to be an account manager at Vitalant.
Account manager. Is that what you're at today?
Yes, I'm a senior account manager now.
Senior account manager.
You've worked your way up in 2 years?
Yes. So the wonderful people of Yuma in Southern Arizona, we have very strong blood drive coordinators that empower communities to donate blood. And with that, I've worked with them and grown and made sure that there's enough blood on hospital shelves. And so, in about 2 years,
That's amazing.
Yep.
So you start, not the senior, the junior, I guess. And,
The freshman.
You're in and you're learning the ropes, and you're in charge of a certain area.
Yeah. So we currently have 15 of me, 15 account managers in the state of Arizona overseeing different areas of Arizona.
Mhm.
We all work to ensure that we have enough blood drives in our specific area. And so we divided up into 15 of us. And so I have Southern Arizona.
Southern Arizona, which covers what counties are just Yuma County then, or?
I have pretty much everything south of the Phoenix area, excluding Maricopa, over to Yuma, down to the border. So I do have part of Tucson. I have.
Oh, you have a little bit of Tucson. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to find out the role of the senior account manager. And you were just here recently. I just asked because I walked out of the studio here about a week ago, I think last week, and I saw a blood drive here. So we had one here, and you coordinated that, right?
Yes, I scheduled it with the camp offices, and Natalia Flores. She set up the blood drive with us to have a blood mobile here for 2 days.
Cool. And let's talk about on the other side of the break, the success of it. Can we do that?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, we're going to do that right after a quick break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
The KAWC Student Newsroom is funded by the Local News Initiative at the Community Foundation for Southern Arizona, the Scripps Howard Fund, and by generous local support. Thank you for supporting the next generation of public media. Learn more about the project and hear stories from emerging journalists at kawc.org/student newsroom.
Good morning. This is Cecilia Holland Braithwaite coming in from the KAWC newsroom. Friendsgiving describes a meal usually served potluck style, shared with friends around the time of Thanksgiving. The custom may be centuries old, but the word only entered the Merriam-Webster's dictionary in 2020. Friendsgiving 101, a history of the made-up holiday and how to celebrate it, is one of our top NPR news stories of the day. You can read it at kawc.org/NPR-news.
Hear the rhythm. Feel the beat. Let your curiosity run away on the Latin Alternative. Hi, I'm Josh Norick. Every episode of the Latin Alternative takes you on a thrilling rendezvous of sonic and exotic landscapes in Latin rock, funk, hip-hop, electronic, and tropical music. Join me and my co-host Ernesto Lechner on the Latin Alternative.
Monday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up Yuma Radio. We are here talking to Cameron from Vitalent, and we found out that he went the fast track from a junior account manager to a senior account manager.
He's humble.
Yeah, he's a humble guy, but I get to brag on him. That's what I do on this show.
You're amazing.
So I left off. I walked out of here, like I said, last week. I saw there was like a I don't know what's the best word for it, like a mobile lab, like an RV, or what is it that I saw?
Great question.
What is this thing we saw?
What is this thing?
We call it a blood mobile.
Blood mobile. Okay.
Blood mobile. I love
All right.
it.
Well, that's a good name.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's it's where we host mobile blood drives. It's really quick and easy to schedule our blood mobile. You don't even have to have an inside setup, like a large. We go to different organizations that don't have, like, say, a training room for us to set up in. And then all we need from you is a place to park and a restroom, and we can bring our blood mobile out.
So you bring it out. You said you organized it with, you mentioned some names before we went to the break. And then do you have like a certain goal when you get here, like how much we're trying to get, and then you kind of keep those metrics?
Yes, definitely. As a nonprofit, we work to ensure that our operations are sustainable and we're good stewards of our resources. And so when we do that, we set a blood drive goal with the person who coordinates the blood drive. So the office is here, and we try to bring a certain number of donors in to support our state's hospitals. We also let our hospitals know how much blood we're planning to bring in and stuff. Awesome. So that way they know that they'll have enough for patients. And so it's really critical when we set a blood drive goal that we work to achieve that with our blood drive coordinator.
So you have it here now. were people able to sign up? Was there like a kind of like an advertisement or a campaign to get people to sign up before?
Yeah, definitely. For all of our blood drives, we provide flyers and online scheduling.
And you got this one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And so people can just scan a QR code on all of our flyers if they have one at their organization. Say they have it at their office or something. They can post the flyers around, send out emails, whatever they want to do, and they can sign up in advance. We always encourage advanced appointments, but we do take walk-ins as well. And I see you looking for this flyer.
He took mine. I was like, I want mine back. I love it though.
So you put that around, like somebody would go around, put it around campus, let people know, like, we're going to be here, scan the QR code, you can sign up. Now, I have a friend that's a phlebotomist, and he works at a plasma place, and they get money to do it at the plasma place. This is just donation, right?
Yes. So,
well, look, it says here, donor thank you gifts, voucher for a free Pizza Hut medium pizza.
Oh, well, you get a pizza.
Yeah.
I'm in, dude. I love pizza.
As a nonprofit blood bank, we have volunteer donors come in and supply our state's hospitals with blood. We have to do that to ensure that there is a safe and reliable blood supply. All of the units of blood in our state's hospitals come from all volunteer donors. So we can thank them, like our sponsors. Pizza Hut thanks our donors around the holidays with a free pizza. And then the Arizona Renaissance Festival also is sponsoring our drives around the holidays with,
so you get an entry ticket.
You get an entry ticket. So who creates that sponsorship opportunity? Do you have a marketing team that kind of goes out and looks for that?
Nice.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's a combination of different outreach. So our media director, who used to be Suthu, which worked with you guys in the past, which now we have a new media director because Sue is retiring, but her name is Lindsay. Lindsay goes out and works with different organizations to get new sponsorship opportunities, but we sometimes have organizations reach out to us as well and say, what can we do to help?
You said you guys provide 90% of Arizona's blood.
We supply 90% of the state's hospitals. The blood volume, like the percentage of blood volume depends day to day, but we supply 90% of the state's hospitals.
That is a lot
of
blood.
We have to have 700 donors on average walk into our blood drives and donation facilities every day to ensure that there's enough blood on the shelves here in our state.
So how did it go at this particular blood drive? You said it was 2 days, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the metrics you use to see if there's a successful blood drive?
And I wrote that down, so I had the stats right. We got 36 donations in this 2-day event, which can save up to 108 lives in our state.
Wow,
that's amazing.
That's beautiful.
And that's kids just walking up. So you get the blood, you store it in your blood mobile, and you take it straight to the hospital?
There is a gap in between there too.
What do you do with it?
So all of our blood here in Arizona goes to our facility in Tempe, which processes and tests the blood. There's lots of different things to test to ensure that the blood is safe for a patient to receive.
I just skipped that part. Like, I just take it straight to the hospital.
Yeah, no.
You wouldn't want me messing with your
No. Never hire Ronnie for this thing. She's
like, you're good.
Like, Ronnie, why is Ronnie driving to the hospital in a blood mobile? No.
She's got her blood. She's good.
It's like we got it. No, so testing is very
of course.
Testing is very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
People could say they don't have something, but they could.
Exactly. So I just did a talk to a bunch of high schoolers at a HOSA conference, and the talk of this conversation was the people behind the scenes in blood donation. You may think that it starts with the donor and ends with the patient, but there is a large gap in between that. There's so many hands that touch each individual unit of blood to ensure that it's safe for the patient to receive and that it's the correct type with the correct antigens. We also do different processing on the blood. Sometimes people just need red cells or they just need platelets. And so that's centrifuging the specific unit of blood and transforming it into different transfusible components.
Wow.
And then you were talking about blood types earlier off air. So then you have to test for what blood type they are, correct? Because that's pretty important, right?
Yes.
I don't know mine. Ronnie doesn't know hers.
No, it's like AB something, maybe. Who knows? There's no O's in there. I know that.
Well, I have a great perk for all of your listeners.
Oh, yeah.
He tricked me earlier.
If you donate blood, it takes less than an hour. It's quick and easy. The actual donation process only takes 5 to 10 minutes, super easy. But you do get to learn your blood type after you donate blood
That's a cool thing to know.
How far after, like, do you get to learn that?
We always say it's about within a week.
Within a week,
okay.
you get like an email or something. And,
Yeah.
Saying thank you, and
you can log on to our donor portal and you can see all of these different health facts. We also do a mini physical with every blood donation too, which includes a cholesterol test, and so you get a free cholesterol test.
Free? Okay, free. That's cool.
And then you also get to learn like your blood pressure and a couple other health facts as well.
So you said a physical. So what do you mean?
Like temperature, blood pressure.
Oh,
you get to learn your iron level, your cholesterol level, your blood type. There's some other things that are listed on our website as well.
Gotcha.
Wow,
So you do that, and then like you said, that's free. People normally you'd have to go to a lab to get tested, and you pay to do that one.
Exactly.
Now you're actually donating blood. You're saving people's lives. You
That's
gave that
right.
number. 36 people could save 108 lives with the blood that was given.
Mhm.
So it was super beneficial. If you want to know your blood type, do it this way, and a free pizza.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, I'm there for the pizza. So if you want to donate blood like I did, what's some tips like beforehand? Is there a prep I should do maybe?
Yeah. So before your donation, you should eat. Like you may think if you go to the doctor's office, you should fast before you you get your blood drawn. In this situation, you should eat a full breakfast if it's in the morning, or if it's like later in the afternoon, eat your breakfast, eat your lunch. Drink plenty of water beforehand. It makes the whole process easier and quicker. And then also bring your ID to donate as well. We encourage everybody to make an appointment, but we accept walk-ins at most of our blood drives as well. Getting an appointment makes the process quicker and easier. You can go to our website in order to find a donation opportunity near you and make an appointment.
And you have to be 16.
Yes, you do have to be 16.
My son is in. He just turned 16. He said he was going to be at Cibola on Monday. Well, not you personally, but the blood mobile.
We were there this last Monday, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, next one I'm going to make him do
You can
it.
catch the next one.
Okay. he's not going to want to because the needles, but I'll make him.
Well, we always say it's such a quick and easy process. Just imagine the life that you're transforming, the
Yes.
opportunities that you're giving someone within this 1 hour. Even if you're afraid of donating blood, we encourage you to come out to make an impact, to give it a try. Most people come out and think, oh, this is going to be really, really hard. And then they leave and they're like, wow, that was one of the most easy things I've ever done. And then
So what are the misconceptions? Like, why do people think it's hard? Do you know how some of the like,
is it
okay,
just the
I don't want to
pain?
do it. Is
Probably
it the
the
pain?
pain,
Is it the time? Is it the...
I think it's some of both. I have so many people with tattoos that are like, I can't donate blood. And I'm like,
Both of us have arms, like you
yeah.
can't see them. We're both covered. So
So-
I would be okay.
You're okay. So wait, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Why is that misconception? That was that once upon a time? Do you know?
Like with needles?
Tattoos,
Oh, with
tattoos.
tattoos. Oh, yeah, tattoos. So previously, you couldn't donate blood after you had gotten a tattoo for an extended period of
Gotcha.
time.
So there's a time period.
But
Gotcha.
they did change the requirements for that recently. And now, as long as your tattoo is done at a licensed facility and it's doesn't have like the bandaging on it anymore.
Like it's not fresh and bleeding.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you can
Please
go
no.
in.
Do you have any tattoos?
I don't.
Oh, man,
okay.
you got to get one while you're here
All
in
right.
Yuma.
We're going to a tattoo place
Get a
after
blood
this.
drop.
Yeah.
Like, it would seem perfect for you. Yeah, he's all maybe.
No, you should get a blood drop, like a teardrop, like
Right
that,
here.
right there in his eye. But it's like, is that teardrop? No, that's blood, homie. That's blood. That's what
I
I
deal
do.
with blood.
Yeah. All right. So you gave us some of the misconceptions.
Yep.
What are some of the others? Just because it's going to take too long? Did people like you hear that?
A lot of people think that they can't because of different medications.
Oh,
and things
medication.
like that.
That's
Okay.
right.
Most medications are okay. We encourage you to check out our website
Okay.
for those requirements, but a lot of maintenance medications, especially like blood pressure, thyroid, all the stuff that you think of are okay.
Mhm.
Even if you have diabetes and it's regulated, you can still donate blood. And so there's a lot of misconceptions regarding that. There's been a lot of eligibility changes in recent years too. So the people that think that they are not eligible to donate blood may now be able to.
So then that's one of the things you have to go out and educate people about, right?
Yeah.
Because I've heard the tattoo one, right? Like if you have any tattoos, you can't ever give blood or whatever. So how do you educate people? Is it like doing shows like this that are nationally syndicated, worldwide, #1, millions
You're
of
going to be
views?
famous after this.
Is that how you do it, or what's like the best approach?
There's a
You
lot.
said you spoke to a class or something recently,
Yeah,
right?
Oh,
yep. I
nice.
recently spoke at a HOSA conference.
Is that part of the way?
Yeah, that's part
Okay.
of the way. I also can't do everything, obviously.
right.
So I work to educate our
Don't
blood-
lie to me.
You're not
No.
Superman?
Okay, go ahead.
So I work to educate our blood drive coordinators at every organization. So like the city of Yuma. So that way, if they can ask, if people are wondering if they can donate or something, they can go ask their specific contact at their organization, and they can either connect them with the correct person, or they may know the answer as well.
Or they can just show up
Yeah.
and talk to you.
Show
Not
up and
you,
talk
but
to us,
whoever's there.
Yeah, because you mentioned that you weren't here for this one specifically because you do have quite a large area to cover, but everybody that was here would be able to answer those questions.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Our clinical team is well versed in all of the questions, and they're able to answer anything regarding eligibility.
Nice.
All right. As we kind of close here, is there anything that you want to let the public know?
Yeah, your next one maybe.
We do have a lot of blood drives coming up in the Yuma area. I encourage everybody to visit our website if they would like to find a blood drive near them. We have a big Yuma Holiday Heroes blood drive at the end of December to bolster the holiday blood supply. If people are interested in coming out for that one as well. Those were the thank you gifts that we talked about at that blood drive. But we encourage everybody to donate blood. It's quick and easy.
Quick and easy. You get to save lives.
And what's your website?
Vitalent.org.
Okay.
Vitalent.org. And do you guys have any social media or anything?
Yeah, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you'd like.
Yay.
Find us on at Vitalent. If you want our local Arizona page, go to Facebook. We post all the time on there.
Oh, okay.
about local blood drives.
And that's probably a way you can educate, right?
Yeah.
Do some posts and educate people, and
Make a post about tattoos.
Even if you tag us, we'll probably repost you.
Oh,
it's a
sweet.
great deal.
Oh, very cool.
How
I know
nice. I
Ronnie's
expect
going
that
to
later.
tag. Yeah, Ronnie's going to be tagging you guys and
Tag us on Facebook.
put the,
I will.
your picture's going up there, dude.
Oh yeah, or you're going up.
Yeah, you're going up.
We met
So if you
Cameron
want to
today.
repost whoever is in your marketing and media team,
Yeah.
we got to
Thank
do
you
that.
so much for
Thank you so
educating
much. I
us.
really appreciate it. You were great. And I appreciate Lou Gum, our very own Lou
Yes.
Gum, for helping us set up this interview. And
That's right.
next, who do we have, Ronnie?
Oh my God, Double D's, the sports bar, the ladies. I can't remember. Jalen Davis.
Jalen Davis from Double D's. It's a bar. It's not a bra, because I think that's a bra size too, right?
Double D's is definitely a bra
big
size,
one, I think,
but
from what I've heard.
they are the sports bar, and they have a long family history of everything.
Yeah, and we're going to find out about them. There's a Double D's in Payson. So that's what, like it was right up the street from my mom's house. But anyway, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with Jalen talking about Double D's right here on What's Up Yuma Radio on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
What's Up Yuma is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering retirement planning, investment consulting, and money management aligned with the goals of each client. Appointments and information are at yivwm.com. Investment advisory services offered through CWM LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Hi, this is Thomas Crivens, Executive Director of Bill Street Caravan. Next time on the show, we'll have Ryan Lee Crosby, Willie Farmer, and more, live from Crosstown Arts.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
For KAWC News in Yuma, I'm Alexandra Rangel. Secretary of State Adrian Fontes was in Yuma on Monday to announce the launch of a new mobile business services outreach program. The initiative is designed to bring essential business services directly to communities across Arizona. The mobile services will include notary and apostille services, trademark and trade name registration, UCC filings, and partnership filings. State officials say they plan to partner with chambers of commerce across Arizona to deliver these services. Fontes explains that protecting business identity is one service that could benefit business owners in Yuma.
For some companies, your intellectual property, which is the name of your company and like your logo, that's really valuable. And if you don't have it registered, you can't enforce those property rights later.
The first mobile clinic in Yuma is scheduled for December 11 at the Chamber of Commerce. For KAWC News, I'm Alexandra Rangel.
The Yuma County Library District provides activities and resources at its branches for people of all ages. Events include story time, citizenship classes, bilingual programs, crafts, author talks, and more. For more information about the activities and calendar of events, plus other in-person and online resources, visit yumalibrary.org.
K-pop fans, if you're feeling like you need some love this week, join me for the fan tribute show on K-pop for Border. Artists like BTS, 17, EXO, and Twice will love on you big time with tribute songs written just for you. K-pop for Border airs on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Kofa Radio. Stream the show on KAWC's app or website, or follow K-pop for Border Facebook or Instagram.
I'm Chris Wheeler, owner of Prison Hill Brewing Company. I support KAWC because I think KAWC brings a service to the community that you don't get on commercial radio. You have news, you have entertainment, you have things like Science Friday. It's a perspective that is not available on a commercial platform, and it's oriented towards the community, for the community, and from within the community. Prison Hill underwrites KAWC and community radio because of what it brings to Yuma. It is the local perspective told by residents and from the view of people in the community. I don't think you get that anywhere else. Supporting KAWC really does bring a service that is not available elsewhere. It's a worthy endeavor, and I think that will just feed back and make Yuma a better place. I'm Chris Wheeler, and I support KAWC.
From KAWC, this is Siendo Primero.
Being First is a program created by students for students.
My name is Ajay Bárcenas.
And my name is Evelyn Garcia. Here we will share stories, information, and voices that connect with students' life.
Cada sábado les traeremos un nuevo tema directamente a tus oídos.
This show is available as a podcast or online. Just search KAWC.org under the show's tab. A new vision with the same mission: to give students a voice.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. We are here now joined by
two ladies.
Yeah, two ladies. Two for the price of one or something. Buy one, get one. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, we're gonna kick your butt.
Well, no, because no, buy one, get one. That's a thing that they do at bars. That's
But not with women.
But not with women. No, it's with beer. It's with beer, guys.
And we are talking to bar owners.
Bar owner. That's why I brought it up. So we're here with Jaylyn. Is that how you say your name?
Jaylyn.
It's spelled kind of interesting, right?
It is. It's very different. I have like the apostrophe after the A, and then it's very different than
your parents were extra. No, it's okay.
You're like, thanks.
And I'm going to scoot your mic up a little bit while we're doing this. And then you brought a guest with you. You want to introduce?
I did. This is Deborah. She owns Double D. She's my mom. So she's like,
your mom.
Oh, wait a minute.
So we're sitting here saying great name choice. Like, oh my God.
No offense.
No offense.
But that was extra.
My kids all have crazy names too, so they'll be thanking me later.
Well, no, because I also try to, with our guests, I tried to do a little bit of extra research.
Yeah.
And so I was putting your name in, and it kept auto-correcting. That's why I brought it up.
Lynn?
Yeah, it kept auto-correcting. And so and then was like, whoever this person's mom is. No, I'm
And
just
now we
kidding.
get to meet her.
And now we get to meet her. But no. So you do the marketing
I do.
for, okay.
all the Double D's, all the social media,
Nice.
all the flyers, reaching out, signing up for us events, planning the events, thinking of all the new things that we could probably do.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then you own it.
Yes.
How long have you owned it?
6 years Saturday.
6.
Oh,
You have your anniversary. So did you market and promote something for the anniversary?
We
She's
did.
like, absolutely, I did.
There's a lot happening Saturday.
You ain't
huh?
talking about no rookie here. So okay. But we like to get to know our guests.
Yeah.
This is what we do here. So how long have you been here? I'm talking to mom now. How long have you been in Yuma? Are you a human or
I'm
did
a
you?
human. Born and
You're a
raised.
human. What's up? Yuma in the house. So
pure blood.
did you always want to be in the bar business?
I did.
Oh, wow.
But it was always a risk. So
Mm-hmm. So it's like, what did you do before the bar business?
I was a liquor sales rep.
Wow. so you fit right in.
You were seeing some of the day to day because you have to go in there and you have to deal with the bar owners, whoever's doing the purchasing, correct?
Mhm.
So which one did you work for?
Breakthrough Beverage.
Breakthrough. I'm familiar with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then but when you were young,
Yeah.
go back to when you were with Barbies.
Where'd you go to school? Here in Yuma?
Everywhere.
Everywhere you traveled.
Everywhere.
Like, traveled around Yuma.
Yes.
Okay. Where'd you graduate high school?
Tucson.
What? we moved away?
I had to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then what'd you do what did you want to be in high school?
Honestly, there was no plan.
No plan.
No plan. Just winging it.
Yep.
You're like, just give me my diploma. I'm out of here.
Yep. That's all I needed
You
to
sound
do is
like me.
graduate high school and figure life out from there.
Yeah, that was my plan
Yeah,
too.
me
You're
too.
right. That's no shame in that at all. So okay, then you're in Tucson for a little bit. You come back to Yuma, working for Breakthrough Beverage. How long you were with them?
So I worked for Breakthrough for 3 years. Before that, I worked for one of the casinos. I was the bar manager. So I've been in the industry for pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In the
bartender, were you a bartender?
I
too?
was a bartender.
Gotcha.
So I've been in the bar industry for about 25 years.
25 years, and locally, where
I have bartended locally.
can you name shout out some of the places that you?
I worked at Wild River, Red's Birdcage.
Okay.
I was the bar manager at Cocopaw.
My sister bartended at Red's. Her name was Kimberly Leffler. But, I think Red's has probably had a lot of bartenders. Yeah.
Did you like going to Red's?
Yeah.
You did. How long were you at Red's?
I was only there for a few months.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Just a few months.
Just a few months.
You're like, I need sunlight.
I was going through a tough transition in
Gotcha.
life.
Okay, that's fine.
You don't got to give us details.
Yeah.
We get it.
So, but Red's is an interesting place, but it's almost like also if you come to Yuma, you want to kind of go check it out and see that staircase and stuff like that, right?
And be careful.
Yeah. Have you been up it? The staircase over there? Yeah.
I never did.
It's haunted,
I heard. It's haunted. That whole downtown is haunted. Like the whole area. Yeah.
But and then I know the jukebox, that's pretty cool. You go over there and they still have an old school jukebox. You could go, the new ones you do with an app, but over there, there's still like the old school one.
Push,
and
dink.
Yeah. And then ding. That's Ronnie's technical.
That's my background noise.
Yeah. So you're in the bar business. When you were a bartender, you said, I want to maybe own this one day because it's a lot of stress.
It is.
I don't know if you know this or not.
She's like,
I'm 6 years deep. Of course I know it.
Being a bar manager, I already knew how much stress it was going to be. Now it's just more all the finances, all the liabilities. That's all me now. Instead of depending on somebody else's money. So now that's all me.
But how's it been going, do you feel? It's been 6 years. You're
been
still
6
doing
years.
it and you made it through COVID.
I did. I don't own the building. I lease it.
Okay.
The property owners, super amazing people.
Nice.
So did you buy it off of or get the?
They bought it off of the last owners.
Okay. And so what was it before Double D's? What
8th
was
Street Tavern.
That's what I thought. 8th Street. We were trying to come up with that the other day.
Now I know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
My ding ding, my old like dive bar. Yeah. Now I get it.
So 8th Street Tavern, and would you see like you just saw a possibility or like you saw that it was on the market? How'd that happen?
Funny story.
Sure. Okay. Enlighten us.
So I was liquor sales rep and one of my accounts, we were just talking one day and was like, you should buy me a bar.
So who said this?
I did.
You said this
to somebody else?
to my landlord.
Okay.
So, he's like, well, what bar's for sale? I was like, I think 8th Street is.
Wow.
So he's talk to the lady and figure out, we'll talk numbers. And
so he bought the building.
He bought the property.
So now you rent from him or you lease it from him.
I lease it from
so
him.
you have a good relationship with him. Well, that's what's amazing about that.
Okay, so hold on, wait a minute. I want this manifesting power that you have.
Seriously. I just want to say to somebody, can you buy this for me?
I can't even get Talon to give me a cookie or anything.
He hasn't even told us the last question about the blood donation.
The blood,
the AWC.
AWC. The
we can't get anything
No, I'm
around
just
here.
kidding, Talon. You're good. You're fine. You're fine. But so seriously, you walked up. And
I was doing an order.
Sure.
And it was just for fun,
You're just joking.
Like, why not? And
Then
he said, which one's for sale?
Yeah.
And then you said you think or you knew.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you started to do some investigation and found out it was really for sale.
Talked to her, and she was also one of my accounts.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So you knew. I love it. And so what was that whole process like? How long did it take?
It was super quick.
Wow.
Super quick. We did lunch. Okay, set it up. We did a meeting. signed some papers, did
Wow.
all the liquor licensing, the LLC. Super quick.
Okay.
So, and I'm kind of familiar with how it works because somebody owns the building, and then you own the actual name, double D. You have all the liability, get all the insurance, do all of that. Now, was that kind of scary at first?
Yes.
I would not be scared. No.
Because there's liquor laws are like they have some real peculiar laws, like certain things, even when it comes to marketing, because I've done a lot of marketing for bars and stuff, and things you can say, things you can't say, stuff you have to learn. If not, the liquor board will show up and kind of be like, hey, what's going on here? You know,
That's something my marketing director over here is learning.
Yeah, we're going to learn all about what you do.
You know, so I did marketing for quite a few bars here, and I learned that in real time. Right? It's like, oh, we're doing this special. You're going to come over here and you're going to get free beer, and it's like you're going to do what? What's who
what? Yeah.
You're gonna get free beer to who? Like, damn, that's a no. And
Anybody,
they show up, and then it's like the owner's like, hey, talk to my marketing person. He put it like he's the one that put it on my Facebook, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know.
But it's kind of, but it is scary getting in there and then learning that in real time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So a little bit some mistakes early on, or
yeah, I learned you can't say free.
Yeah.
You can't say you have to comply with your insurance, so you can't say a lot of certain things on there. You can't do specials all day. You can't do a lot of things that you have to kind of reword or word it a different way.
That's crazy.
To put it out there.
I had no clue.
It's
so
hard.
So I still do marketing, and I have clients at different restaurants and stuff and bars, and they always tell me like, okay, we're going to do this free. And I'm like, I please stop. Don't ever say that word around me. I'm like, I'm serious. And they do it every time. And if they're listening, I'm sorry, but I'm telling on you, I'm not going to mention any names, but they like, okay, we want to do this for free. It's like, we're not doing anything for free.
Nothing's free.
That's not how it works. So, but yeah, that's some of the things that you learned. So you had to take the brunt of that. So did they ever show up, like the liquor board, or you ever get the call?
No.
No.
Good. So you must be
No.
doing an amazing job.
Yeah. Normally, I've never run into them. She says, "Oh, they're in town," and I'm like, I don't know what
Not
they
to
look
see
like.
us.
I'm like,
Someone to
okay,
see somebody else.
So, but
Good for you.
A little bit of history back in the day, when I was doing it for certain places, there was like a war going on between the bars, and so they would call on each other and they try to get each other in trouble and stuff. So like you had to be very careful because everybody was fighting for like the Thursday night or whatever, you know, and to get that one night. And it was difficult. That's back when like Papa Top was there and these different places and everybody was fighting for those customers. So, but now you don't have to deal with that, I guess. That's pretty cool.
I think the bars here, they're all friendly.
Good.
Everyone gets along. Everyone supports
There's
one
enough
another.
people drinking to go around.
It is.
Like,
I think Yuma's grown a lot that you have your own
could do that.
crowd.
Oh, that's very cool to learn. So we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to dive into what do you guys do there? Because I know you also do stuff for the community, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, we're going to find out that and more on the other side of the break. You're listening to What's Up Yuma Radio right here on 94.7 KOFA Border Radio.
Today's day sponsor is Back to Nature Learning Center, hosting its Mini Makers Market Children's Business Fair from 10 to 2 this Saturday at 16610 South Avenue A in Somerton. The event will emphasize kids developing real-life skills in creativity, responsibility, and entrepreneurship. More information is at backtonaturelearningcenter.com.
Down in Yuma, it's partly sunny with a high near 68 degrees. Calm winds and clear tonight with a low of 48 degrees. In Kingman, showers and thunderstorms likely before 1 p.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 40. A flood watch remains in effect for Prescott through this afternoon with a 90% chance of precipitation and an afternoon high of 45, going down to 35 this evening. In Flagstaff, rain and snow showers likely with a high of 39 degrees, going down to 27 in the evening.
Hi, this is Thomas Crivens, Executive Director of Bill Street Caravan. Next time on the show, we'll have Ryan Lee Crosby, Willie Farmer, and more, live from Crosstown Arts.
Thursday evening at 7 on KOFA Border Radio 94.7 FM.
What's up, Yuma? Welcome back to What's Up, Yuma Radio. And we are here talking to the owner and the daughter of the owner who does the marketing. And this is the question I'm about to ask about this with Double D's. So your mom, we found out this is what she did. She just went to somebody and said, you should buy me a bar. And
They
then
said,
it's like,
sure.
like, you got it. Then sign some papers and she has a bar. And then did she walk up to you and she say, you should do my marketing? And you're like, okay.
So at first, when we had first opened, she had taken on marketing, so I was busy. When we first opened, I had my daughter, and so I was busy with like the newborn stage, and she did it all by herself. She would do the posting, she would do her Instagram, she would do her Facebook. It was rough. When you look at it, it was rough. It
It's
needed to
rough.
glow up.
Yeah.
She's like, it was not very good. Yeah.
So
It's
one
okay.
day-
You tried.
Yeah, she did try. One day I looked at it. I said, give me your social media.
Oh, so
Mom,
you-
I said, I'm done. I'm done looking at
Yeah.
this. This looks like my 4-year-old can do this
Oh
on
my
her tablet. Give me your logins
love
and
it.
I'll do it.
You wanted to
So
help
I
your
did.
mom.
I wanted to make it feel lively, and like with this day and age, everybody looks for like fun flyers
Yep.
and what feels welcoming and what like
Yeah.
catches their eye.
Sure.
So ever since then, like I took over her social media, her Instagram, her Facebook. We just started doing TikTok.
Okay. So you said you were working at a school.
I did.
Did you leave that job to go do this, or are you
No.
still there?
Well, the previous school I did leave, and
Okay.
then from there I explored other jobs. So
Oh.
that's where it's kind of the marketing came from, because I did like helping their marketing team.
Yeah.
From right now, I don't do just bartending. I work at another elementary school, and I do
Oh.
office work. So it's two different ballparks completely.
Can you say what school?
I work at Salida del Sol.
Okay.
So I do all their registration and stuff.
Nice.
But I help her on the side. I'm going 24/7 around the
Yeah,
clock.
you're
and
busy.
I'm on the phone and I'll look and I'll see, oh, that looks like fun. We should do something like this. And I'll send it to her and she's like, no. And I was like, why not? Why not? Or like, well, my older sister, she bartends there too. And that's her main source of income mostly. And so I'll send it to her. And my sister-in-law does DJing and music. So she DJs there and I'll send it to them.
Your
Like,
sister
let's-
is a DJ?
my sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law. Oh,
Yeah,
the
she
DJ.
just
You
got
guys-
into it.
lots
but
of
she's doing a
ladies,
really
lady
good
power
Wow,
here.
okay.
Yeah. She's doing a really good job. So I'll send it to them and I'll be like, let's do this. And they'll even look at me kind of crazy, like, what are you thinking about? I'm like, it'd be fun. The community would have fun. It sounds crazy, but
Yeah.
they'd love it.
But that's what they like. That's what So back again to my days. So we would have the bartenders. It was Ashley Sims, who now owns Cafecito, and her sister Brianna. They would dress up in costumes every Saturday. So it was like Mario and Luigi or whatever. They would go get these costumes, and every Saturday have a costume, and people would look forward to that. Right? It's that, and that was the early days of Facebook. And so you put a picture up, and the people are like, oh, I want to go see this, and it creates that traction. So you're looking for that. You're following the trends to say, okay, I think we should do this. And then you have to tell the people that actually have to do it. And sometimes they veto it. And sometimes they're like, okay, I'm willing to do that.
Sometimes, most of the time, it's vetoing. and
Most
then-
of the time.
yeah,
Oh my
it is.
A
You're
lot of-
trying still.
I try
You're
so
trying.
hard.
It's
And
okay.
then I just say, well, suck it up, basically.
Ooh,
so they
I like
she
that.
does it. They
She does.
do.
Because sometimes you should just let her try her thing.
Yeah.
And see, I mean, what's the worst that can
okay,
happen? No
okay,
one
wait,
shows
hold
up.
on. They veto it,
Mhm.
and you say, suck it up, and you're going to do it.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
And then the event ends up going on, and then
It's
it
great.
turns out a great event. And
And your
we stick to
sister,
it.
that's the bartender, right?
Uh-huh.
She makes some money off of it because she's bartending and getting the tips.
Exactly.
So is she starting to put two and two together? Like, I need to listen
Sometimes.
to Sometimes
she does.
Basically, everyone needs to listen
And she's,
to you.
she's-
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
not
That's
here
what
to
I've learned.
defend herself or
Yeah.
whatever. But
She's like, that's not even how it goes.
yeah, like she's
She's
blowing up
watching
the
this
chat
like,
right now.
no.
Yeah, she's like,
So we had talked about the name earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we all have hypotheticals about what it means. How did you come up with the name?
My initials.
DD, double D. Makes sense. So now we know your last name. I'm just kidding. So that's easy. Did you run it by anybody? Were you like, oh, this would be a cool name?
So when me and the property owner were talking, he's like, well, what are you going to name it? Double D's.
oh, you knew right away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I love
okay.
it. No question.
It's a play on words.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Because it can make people think a bunch of things.
It
Yeah.
does.
Well, no,
Yeah, it does.
I just think two things, but
That's what I mean.
that's it.
Yeah.
But there's a Double D's I was mentioning earlier up the street from my mom's house in Tonto Village. That's the name of it's like a bar restaurant over there. But so yeah, you had the name right away, and then you had to have somebody do the logo.
Yes.
Like, who did that?
His name is Jonathan Turner.
Okay. Oh, JT.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I know JT. We used to work together a lot back in the early days.
Mm.
Yeah. I think he's at the date place right now. That's where he works full time, I believe. But Jonathan Turner, he did that.
Yep.
So then you got in. So what kind of events do you do? What's some of the fun stuff that you do and convince everybody or demand everybody do?
Forced. The newest one was our music bingo. So it was, I had gotten it. I like to travel. So I go on social media and most of the stuff comes from Texas. I don't know why, but Texas is on my feed.
Okay.
And they do this like sing along music bingo where you have blow up microphones and you have a DJ going and you guess the song and the titles on your on your bingo sheet. My sisters were like, no, I don't think that's going to go good. I'm like, just try it. We started it off. We did R&B because I showed her a video inspiration. I said, this is what we were trying to go for. We want people out of their seats. She looked at me like, oh, are you sure?
You're crazy.
And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. I'm positive. So I made the flyer. We did it. There was people coming in and I was just like, I didn't expect me to be that busy.
Yeah. So you had this, you saw this. And you didn't even expect the crowd turnout, huh?
Right.
Okay. So it was like a social media post, like, hey, we're going to do this. In your mind, we're going to try this, right? And then people show up and it's like, okay, where's the blow up microphone? I need to do this. And where's my bingo sheet?
Yeah. And then I had it all like visioned out. I was like, okay, let's put the tables already preset. They don't look for anything. And it went good. They had a blast. I had themed drinks that they could follow that was named after some R&B songs. Another thing that I kind of just hit the road with, we do like sip and shops to help other local small businesses.
What does that mean?
Sip and shop is you have a bunch of vendors. You ask people, do you want to sell your stuff? Do you want to come sit down? It's free to you. And then you get a sip on your beer. You get a sip on whatever drink you're having, shop around. And then it's on a Sunday every Sunday, so you can watch football if you want to,
and it's at your
free,
bar,
and it's at the bar, and it's like an indoor swap meet, but you gotta have alcohol while you're having fun.
So you have people set up?
Yeah, in the bar.
love
It's
that.
we clear it out. It's kind of like a, I don't know, they wrap around the outside outskirts of everything, and then they just sit there and they sell their stuff or candies, perfumes, stickers, custom items. It's a bunch of different things every time, and they have a blast. And now that it's getting cooler, it's gonna
more
go
people.
outside. Yeah,
Are you gonna own this bar someday? Is that the plan for her to pass it to
I
you?
did think about it. Whenever
You're just going to walk up to your mom, you should give me a
And
bar.
she's like, yes, take it from me.
It's like-
So I read your bio, and one of the things so what year did you buy the bar, or rent it, or lease it?
Shoot, 19?
Oh, what do you mean? 2019?
2019.
Okay, so then next was COVID. How did you handle that as a brand new bar owner?
Like I said, I have amazing landlords.
Yeah.
We did, of course, the shutdown. We did to-go items. We sold more Chavela mix than I did cocktails.
Wow.
He worked with me. He's like, well, how am I going to get money from you if
we're closed? Yeah. So were you like one of the first people to start doing pickups?
No.
Well, they changed the law. That's what it was. They changed the law that they allow every bar to do that.
Okay.
And actually, COVID was in the long run a good thing because it changed some really stupid laws and allowed people to do different things, even today. But.
Yeah. So you made it through that. But what was your mental state through that? You're brand new. You just got this thing and you're like, oh my gosh,
we're going to fail.
Yeah.
And how was that like for you watching your mom go through this?
It was hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really understand like the background of it or like the extent that it went to. And I didn't understand the numbers because I was fresh out of high school when she had bought it. I was in college. I was trying to go to college. I think I was working at Walmart. So I really didn't see much. The most I did was help her break down some things. And I was there for like pickup orders, but I felt like I couldn't help because the people I knew, they were still younger. And I couldn't say, hey, go pick up something and help her out.
Go buy from this bar. You're 18.
But no, and she did really well. Like she always
awesome.
perseveres and she does a really good job.
Good job.
And so community stuff, what's some of the stuff you do community besides when they come in and set up shop?
Other than that, so we have coming up, we have our Thanksgiving. We picked 3 local schools to give away Thanksgiving baskets. Previously, it started at my school, and then we noticed that there was a need around the community for other schools and other families needing it. So we picked 3 other local schools. It's a fully set basket. You have turkey, stuffing, rolls, pies, sodas, or drinks for them to drink and eat and enjoy on Thanksgiving Day. And then we also are doing free Thanksgiving meals on Thanksgiving Day.
Wow.
So anybody that wants food or wants to feel at home,
That's
and
so
we have some
sweet.
people far away from home that don't have very much
Yes.
family. They get to come in the bar and enjoy free food.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it.
That's
Free
all-
food's the
yeah,
best.
free food's the best. And it's home cooked. So
Really?
So
yeah,
who's
it is.
cooking?
She is.
Oh, mom's cooking.
Oh, can I take mine to go?
Yeah,
Hold on.
and you can
Was
too.
that one of these things where like, Mom, this is what we're doing? And she's like, okay.
We're
No,
feeding
that was
people.
my thing.
Oh, that was
all her.
my
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was all
That's
her.
a great
Yeah.
idea.
And
So how
it's
do
even-
people find you?
We have Facebook. We have it's called Double D Sports Bar. We have Instagram. That's also called Double D Sports. We have TikTok. It's all under the bar name. If
Sure.
you just look up Double D Sports Bar, and then you can find us. It's a nice bright blue building next to Food City. You can't miss it right off of 8th Street.
Got
and
it.
it's the word double.
Double.
So a lot of people look for double D's with two D's.
Oh, two
Oh,
Ds.
so it's
Yeah.
the word
It's
double.
The word double.
Got
then
it.
D.
Okay,
it.
and that's
Yes.
something you have to clarify with marketing, right? That's like, you got to let people know what to search for.
Exactly.
Right?
Spell
Like-
the word double.
Spell the word
DS.
double.
Spell the actual world. But
You
thank you guys
ladies
for
are
being
so
with us. I
awesome.
really appreciate it. Thank you guys for reaching out to come on the show. I
Yeah,
wish you nothing but the best of success. And
Yeah.
I know how tough it can be in the business, and especially with marketing and learning what to do and what
And
not to do.
say.
Yeah.
So just listen to Jalen from now on.
And with that, What's Up Yuma Radio is a production of KAWC, Colorado River Public Media. We broadcast from the studios in the Matador Activity Center at Arizona Western College in Yuma. We want to thank our engineer, Talon Gonzalez, along with Anthony Ornelas, Juan Garcia, Dave Reek, and Cecilia.
And you can find out more about KAWC at kawc.org, on Facebook at KAWC Radio, and on the KAWC app. And stay tuned following our program for KOFA Midday Music.
And on tomorrow's program, we have Tanya Camarillo, and Uproot is going to be back with us, Rastaman Rob and Ross Judge.
And you can listen to the podcast version of our program and check out past episodes anytime at kawc.org/podcast/What's Up Yuma Radio. And email us if you want to be a guest at whatsupyumaradio@gmail.com.
All right. If there's anybody out there wanting to buy me a bar, hey, let's do it. Let's make it happen. I can do it.
I don't know. I don't think I want a bar. I don't know what
No,
I
I would never do
I just
it.
want a
No,
house. Someone want to buy me a house?
somebody buy Ronnie a house.
I need
And
one really bad.
just buy me lunch. I'll just be good with that.
What's Up Yuma with Johnny Porter is sponsored by Yuma and Imperial Valley Wealth Management, offering solutions for those who value financial planning. YIVWM.com.
This is Border Radio, KOFA Yuma. We can be heard on a radio at 94.7 FM and 1320 AM, on a computer at kawc.org, and on your phone with the KOFA app. We have been a service of Arizona Western College for more than 55 years.
The Yuma Crossing National Heritage Area's Christmas at the Crossing will be alive with holiday lights at the Colorado River State Historic Park on December 19th and 20th. The event will feature food, live entertainment, light shows every hour, and express train rides. More information and tickets are available at yumaheritage.com.